The battle of personalities and ideologies is reaching its climax. Francois Hollande trying to solidify his lead with his Obama-like calls for change. The incumbent running out of time to make up the 6-point gap in the opinion polls. It's the supporters of this woman who could rescue Sarkozy's stuttering campaign. 6.5 million people voted for Marine Le Pen in the first round, so he shifted to the right to court them. But the Front National leader isn't playing ball, she's playing politics.
You say you will spoil your ballot on Sunday. If all of your supporters do that, you will hand the Élysée Palace to the socialist contender. In exchange, you may well do very well in the legislative elections, but isn't this cynical politics?
C'est clair. Je pense qu'il y a deux éléments majeurs.
It's clear there are two major elements which lead me to believe that there's nothing to expect from either Sarkozy or Hollande. First, they both support a European federation, and secondly, they refuse to put a stop to immigration. These two elements tell me that their politics are identical. I've been saying this for months, years even. I presented myself as an alternative to the candidates of a system.
Sarkozy's other strategy was to land punches in last night's ill-tempered TV debate. 19 million people watched it last night, showing a high level of political engagement despite the lackluster campaign. The 3-hour debate was a study in contrasts. The collected Francois Hollande, the fiery Nicolas Sarkozy. But the two men, who are both aged 57, agree on one thing, that the priority of the next president is to balance the budget here in France. In La Pégale, they think the socialists did enough to convince the waverers.
I hesitated briefly because I first voted Mélenchon, but now I will vote Hollande. He really wore the president's clothes last night.
I think it's Francois Hollande. He defended himself well. And Nicolas Sarkozy stumbled on some details which bothered the French.
The election doesn't just matter to France, but the whole of Europe. Hollande's plans would force a rethink on the Eurozone's rescue strategy. They're watching closely from London to Berlin.